Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. If it's your first time here, kindly subscribe, click the bell for notification so you can get notified anytime we drop a new video. So guys, today's story is a very interesting and lovely story. So grab your popcorn and your drink so you can enjoy this story. The title of the story is Shadow of the King, A Love Beyond the Throne. The kingdom was a place of grand castle, lush forests and strict rules, ruled by a feared and respected king. The people lived by this rule, understanding their place in the community. One of the outcasts was a young woman named Amanda, who lived in a small cottage at the edge of the forest. She lived in solitude, fearing the whispers of the villagers who said she was cursed. Amanda had learned to live with her status and find peace in the quiet of the woods. One day, the king's son, Prince Chijioke, stumbled upon her in the forest, recognizing her as the outcast whom the kingdom had cast aside. They stood silently, assessing each other. Prince Chijioke spoke gently, asking Amanda about her life and the kingdom. Amanda, weary and guided, gave little away, but the prince did not press her. Instead, he sat down on a fallen log and began to talk about the kingdom, his life, and the things that troubled him. Amanda's gaze lowered as she realized he looked at her with something else, something she hadn't seen in a long time. As the sun set, the prince reluctantly left Amanda, who had spent so long avoiding people and judgment. However, Amanda's earnestness and kindness made her agree to meet him again. Their conversation grew longer and more personal. Amanda began to care for him, though she knew she couldn't afford to do so. The prince too was drawn to Amanda, seeing her as strong, independent, and valuable. As the days turned into weeks, Chijioke found himself at a crossroad, feeling a strong pull towards Amanda, but his duty to his kingdom pulled him in another direction. He couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Amanda too was struggling, knowing that nothing good could come from their relationship. She began to wonder if there was a way for them to go together. But she knew it was foolish hope. As she lived stunned and the air grew colder, Chijioke and Amanda faced an uncertain future. Their love growing stronger, but obstacles stood in their way. They knew that something had to give, and their secret could not remain hidden forever. They clung to the moments they had together, knowing that each other could be their last. Chijioke was consumed by his deep, unshakable need to be near Amanda, to understand her and to protect her. His heart was torn between his duty as a future king and the feelings that had taken root within him. He found refuge in the forest, where he sought out Amanda. Drawn by an invisible force, their meeting became more frequent and intense as they discussed their hopes, fears, and burdens. Chijioke confided in Amanda about the pressures he faced as the heir to the throne, the constant scrutiny, and the weight of his father's expectations. Amanda shared bits of her past but remained guarded about the details of her life. As their time together grew, Chijioke realized his feelings for Amanda were deep and growing stronger. However, he feared his father would never approve of his match with an outcast woman. as it would be a betrayal of everything Chijioke had been taught and the future that had been laid out for him. Amanda and Chijioke struggled with their emotion as they realized their love was doomed from the start. Chijioke saw Amanda as a person worth knowing and loving, breaking down the walls she had built around her heart. However, Amanda knew that their love was doomed from the start, as she was an outcast and destined to live in the shadows. As the day grew shorter and the air cooled, the weight of their situation began more pressing. Chijioke became restless, torn between his love for Amanda and his duty to his kingdom. He wanted to find a way to be with her, but he didn't know how. Amanda withdrew, knowing their relationship puts Chijioke in an impossible position, and she didn't want to be the cause of his downfall. She considered leaving the kingdom, but the thought of never seeing him again filled her with sorrow. They continued to meet in secret, clinging to the moments they had together, knowing their time was running out. They had no answers, but they knew they were too deep to turn back now. The forest, once their secretary, became a place where Chijioke and Amanda could escape their separate life. However, the shadows of the trees grew darker and their meetings became more reckless. They were caught in a whirlwind of emotion, driven by the fear that their time was running out. One evening, Chijioke arrived at the meeting place with a heavy heart, having spent the day locked in tense conversation with his father. The king had begun to question Chijioke's loyalty, demanding to know where he went and why he seemed distracted. When Chijioke arrived at the clearing where they always met, Amanda was already there, waiting. He dismounted and hurried to her, pulling her into his arms as if he could protect her from the storm that was coming. Amanda trembled with emotion, stating that it was too dangerous for Chijioke and that of his father would find out. Chijioke remained firm, stating that he wouldn't lose Amanda, but he knew how impossible it was to defy the kingdom's law and social orders. Amanda, with tears in her eyes, thought about leaving and disappearing, as her father would never know. But Chijioke interrupted. "I won't let you go. I love you, Amanda. We will figure this out together, I promise." Chijioke pulled her close, his heart breaking as he felt her tears soak into his shirt. Chijioke's father, the king, had discovered their secret. The king was furious and disappointed, accusing Chijioke of insulting an outcast. Chijioke, despite the pounding heart, argued that Amanda was everything to him and he wouldn't abandon her. The king's anger was palpable, and Chijioke decided he would leave if it meant giving up the throne and living as a commoner. But he would not let anyone dictate whom he could love. The king's fury exploded and Amanda was dragged in by two guards. She struggled against them, her eyes wide with fear and desperation. When she saw Chijioke, her expression softened, but the terror remained. The revelation of their secret had shattered their fragile love, leaving them exposed and vulnerable. The king's disdain for Amanda, a girl who had bewitched his son, led to a series of harsh decisions. Amanda, faint and determined, refused to leave, fearing her father's punishment. The king's decision was final. He ordered the guards to drag Amanda away, but Chijioke was held back by the king's advisor. The king commanded Chijioke to forget Amanda and remember his duty to the kingdom. Chijioke knew he could never forget the pain left by Amanda's absence and decided to leave the kingdom before dawn. Chijioke left the palace, abandoning the life he was meant to lead. He searched every village and town, clinging to the hope of finding Amanda. In a small, remote village at the edge of the kingdom, he finally found her. Amanda was sitting by a stream, her face pale and weary. When she saw him, her eyes filled with a mix of shock and joy. "Amanda," Chijioke whispered. He rushed to her, pulling her into his arms, breath relief washing over him. "I couldn't let you go. I couldn't let them take you away." Amanda's face was streaked with tears. "I thought I'd never see you again," Chijioke vowed. "We will never be apart. I don't care about the throne, about the kingdom. All I want is to be with you." Amanda pulled back slightly, her eyes searching his. "But what will we do? Where will we go?" Chijioke promised. "We will find a way. We will build a life together, far from here. It won't be easy, but we will have each other. That's all that matters." They stood by the stream, holding each other as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon. The future was uncertain, full of challenges they couldn't yet foresee, but they faced it together, united by the love that had defiled the world. The kingdom they had left behind was distant memory, a palace where they no longer belonged. As they walked away from the village, hand in hand, they knew they were starting a new chapter, a life that was their own, free from the chains of the past. They had found each other in the midst of chaos, and now they would face whatever comes next with the strength of their love. They knew that no matter what, they had won. They had chosen love over duty, freedom over captivity, and in the end, they had found something that no one could take away: a future together. What a lovely story. So this is to tell us that love leads in any way. Love leads. So guys, do well, let's know the lesson, and if it was you that this kind of thing happened to, what are you going to do? Let's know in the comment section. Will you leave your duty behind to fight for love, or you will leave love behind to fight for your duty? Let's know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.